Hey everybody, welcome back to Dresta Quest. This is episode 7, and we have finally dealt with the Durgar issues in Caer Konig. So, before we begin, we're just going to run around the crew real fast, let everybody tell you who they are and what they're playing, and then we'll do a couple shout outs to the people that are helping us produce this incredible show, and then we'll get right into the story tonight. So, just going to go around the circle on the screen. So we're going to start with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex, also known as Idly or Wild Hearts on TikTok. I'll be playing Erwina, who is a Stars Druid.
All right, Space.
Hey guys, I'm Space. I will be playing Benji, the Barbarian.
Right, if we go in a clockwise position, we'll go with Torrance.
Hi guys, I am Torrance. I am playing Castle and I am your paladin.
All right, Chris.
Hi everybody, I'm Chris. I'm playing Jin Jack Wonderful and I'm a human cleric.
And Eric.
Yeah, I go by Snark. I'm a Hexblade Warlock, and obviously I'm a goblin.
And I will be your game master for tonight. All right. So before we begin, just a couple shout outs. One, our music is all coming from the incredible Nerdiest Maximus. Go check out his Patreon when you get a chance. All of our NPCs are either coming officially from the Dungeons and Dragons handbook or the Dungeons and Dragons books for Icewind Dale, or it's coming from NPC characters out of the GUI Cube world. Go check out their new Kickstarter. It is still got I think 2 weeks left. Also, Torrance and Alex have great TikToks, and we're going to let them share those at the end of the episode. And then, of course, we're doing one-shot sounds coming from Sirenscape. And a silent shout out to our co-GM, Austin, who's in the background. All right. Anything else we need to announce? Let's see here. Gen Con is only a few months away. Let's see. What to do. Let's swap over to let you guys know where we're at so far. So the party has had quite a bit of a trail these last couple weeks. They started in Caer Konig. They helped out a couple of the loggers and fishermen around town. We're able to gain some bit of reverence and pride towards the town. Castle has gotten to the point where in her head she believes she's going to take over the town sooner or later. We'll find out in the near future probably how that's going to work. But before that, they worked with Trovis as they assaulted a outpost. They found Snark, the goblin. They've upset the Frost Maiden as the everlasting rhyme has begun. Last week, they went back to the outpost to check on it, but before they went there, they found people that were literally frozen to death in mid-swing of an axe or loading up logs onto a sled. Heading back to the outpost, they found these creatures that were a mixture of undead, frozen creatures, along with this fungus growing out of pieces of their body. They were able to slay those with pretty good ease, and found that the rest of the area had pretty much been ransacked. They headed back to the town, informed people of their findings. Benji was given a weapon known as the Ogre Slayer by Trovis. Castle had been resting through most of this after a bit of exposure to Chardalyn, and Erowina returned back to her father's and was rewarded an heirloom of her grandmother's known as an Amulet of Genuine Luck. After the party prepared for a bed down, Jinjak and Benji headed off to check on Castle, covered in many blankets. And as we closed down our night last week, Benji was holding Castle's hand as she fell asleep. And that is where we're picking up this evening. So, Benji, you kind of slumped down next to the bed, fallen asleep. The next thing both of you are awoken of is not the hands of a human, but the tongue of a dog. As Candle flops, like just thumps up onto the bed and starts licking Castle in the face.
No. No. Been over this. Can't sleep up here, buddy. Down.
And
Down.
he chomps down.
Thank you.
Lands on Benji.
Hey, it's not the worst way I've been woken up.
I love you.
Kind of starts doing the little
I just-
circle thing and then flops. Now,
Yeah,
when I say
kinda
flops,
pat
like
him.
literally uses the entirety of the back of its body and just lays into the side of you, Benji. As
Well, buddy. And then I just kind of scrunch him, you know, give him squishies and oh. I think, is it morning time right now?
as morning as you're aware of, yes.
This is, I think I wake up and I'm kind of stretching and my back is killing me. I mean, it's not the worst place I've fallen asleep, but I probably should have brought like my bedroll in here or something. I
No,
just
no.
kind of-
Sleeping on a hard, flat surface, it's really good for your back. Lines it right out. You'll be fine.
Oh.
It'll hurt at first. You'll get used to it, I promise.
Yeah, maybe. I just, you know, I just kind of look at Cassie.
Fine. You'll be fine.
Thanks. Are you feeling better?
Mostly, I think. It's a little sharp in places, but otherwise okay.
I'm glad to hear that. I set your stuff over there. I guess I'll just go back to my room now. I gotta get ready for the day.
Okay.
All right, just let me know if you need anything.
I will. Thank you for staying. You didn't have to.
Well, nobody likes to be alone when they're sick, and I think Benji starts to stutter, and she's just like, yeah, you're welcome, and she
Yeah,
just runs. She runs.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye. And yeah, I run back to my room.
Okay.
Oh,
Very abruptly, the rest of you would hear the stomping of stairs, or the stomping on the floor as Benji runs off to her room. Door slams behind her, kind of startling the three of you to start waking. So whatever any of you would want to do in the morning, you all have gotten your own rooms at Trovis's, and you can kind of hear a little bit of shuffling downstairs as well.
yeah. I mean, I guess Castle's just gonna start trying to slowly get ready as much as one can with a giant, dog following them in a very confined space.
Mhm. Yeah, Candle doesn't seem to want to be out of your sight.
Yeah.
So you kind of just always, every time you move, it's like the dog rests on your leg, next to your leg. And
Okay,
as you
I'm gonna
turn,
make a deal with you, Candle. Okay, you can sit on the bed the entire time I'm getting ready. You have a deal?
just not even guess, and just flops up onto the bed.
You're so good. You're so good. You get extra treats today. And I proceed to finally actually get ready because, it was like I had like one boot on and like one bracer, like hair kind of doing something, but it's just like when you could only dress half yourself because like the other half is like has a dog attached to it. So now I'm like, okay, other boot on, equal laces tied, like full like military training finally. Like, okay, this is even.
All right. As you're getting ready, Space, Snark, or not Space, Benji, Snark, Jinjack, or Arowina, is there anything you would want to do for the morning?
I'll do my normal morning ablutions, prayer, and then check my gear.
Okay.
I'll go out before putting on my full winter gear and check to see how Castle's doing.
Okay.
I'll knock on our door.
Come in.
Okay, I open the door and just lean in. I had feeling better.
Yeah, it's like kind of stiff, but I'll shake it off.
All right. Well, the plan is still to go to East Haven. Are you feeling up to it?
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't miss another day. I'll be fine.
All right. I'll go down and tell. Actually, no, we're in the house, right? Or are we in the?
Yeah.
You're at the house. You're
Okay.
at Trovis's.
All right. Oh, I'll ask Trovis or whoever's in charge of the kitchen to put something on, and we'll get ready to go then, eh?
All right, let's go. I'll right behind you.
Oh, take your time. Take your time. I know you're in a bad way. And then I'll go and knock on Arena's door, I guess, and then Benji's door.
It's kind of to start kind of tapping at each of the doors to wake everybody, make sure everybody's starting to move.
I'll grab my kit and head down to the kitchen.
Okay.
And I guess, do we... At the inn, I know we'd ask Corey, but I guess here we just make our own food, breakfast, I guess?
So Trovis does have like a hand, a helper around the house, but it's a young halfling, probably mid to late 20s, and they're just kind of shuffling back and forth, mostly bread at the moment because it's early, but they're getting some bread, some juices, things like that maybe you wouldn't have seen at the inn as often.
Cooking is survival, right?
Yes,
All right, then I'm gonna fire off a
unless you have the tool for it, but yeah.
no, I'm just gonna help him out.
Okay.
I'll put a guidance on it as well. I'll send a prayer to Shantea
Okay.
and see if I can help him out. 28.
Yeah, with a natural 20, you kind of almost push them out of the way. You're like, got this. And you start grabbing random herbs and spices and things out of the cupboards and just start making a full smorgasbord of food.
All right.
And you kind of go from being the sous chef to the main chef, and then they're just looking at you being like, what?
It's all right. It's all right. I got it.
I think I come down in this moment and I see Jim Jack more or less like not letting this sweet little halfling do their job, and I just look at them. I'm like, just let him have it.
And you just see them throw the towel over their head and just kind of throw their hands down and just walk off.
Let him have it.
I'm fine. The rest of you will slowly come downstairs as you start to smell the aromas of the kitchen. This is quite a difference compared to what you're used to. 90% of what you smell normally in any inn around here is trout. There's actually, Jinjack found some not dried, but salted goat. He found some axbeak eggs laying around, some fruits and vegetables that might have fermented a little bit because they're a little older than being but it's cold, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But in this case, he's built quite a bit of breakfast for the five of you. So, and there's a long table in the room right next to the kitchen where a dining setup would be, and that is where the halfling kind of walked off to and kind of set the plates real fast and then stormed off to a small room in the...
I make sure I made breakfast for the halfling as well. I
Okay.
don't want to... Okay, here you go.
No, thank
Sorry,
you.
I get up. It's so rare that I actually get to put her around in the kitchen. It's very well maintained. You do a good job keeping the place.
I appreciate that. I tried my best.
All right. Well, come over here. You're gonna miss Grace otherwise.
Shuffles over.
You can eat while I do this, but I'm gonna tell you a story. So I do my. Sorry.
Yep.
Bosco the peddler and his trusty donkey, Mr. Pibbles, were taking the King's Road to the ghost-haunted city of Velen when he came across a headless lady waving at him from a ruin. Curious at the sight, and being Velanese himself, he had no fear of spirits. Then he went and wandered up to her and because he wasn't an idiot, he brought a blackboard and a piece of chalk, offering them to the headless ghost lady. So I tell the story for 10 minutes and then end it. And so they were married. And Bosco was named Baron Bosco. And as the tale went, people who were looking closely noticed that both Bosco and his bride had a thin red line around their necks, which goes to show every good deed is rewarded, even when the good deed is to the dead. Blessings of Shantea on you all. Everyone gets four temporary hit points.
Yay.
All right.
Well, so she married him?
Can you marry a goat? Or a donkey? Is that allowed?
Or a ghost.
I have
she was
nothing
gonna-
to say. You take what you want from the tale. But the main-
I thought she was gonna
No,
ghost
no.
him.
And I'm not rising to your bait at all, Benji.
I have no idea what he means, Benji.
I think Benji is in the background, just like kind of holding up her. She's like, "What did I say?"
Razzle just keeps
but you-
awkwardly winking, just
I just wink back. Benji
I just
can't
do this
whisper.
to, like,
Is that a new symptom?
Yeah.
We might have
Hey,
a tea. We might have a tea in the back for that.
it's
Mhm.
fine. I'm
Oh, we'll take tea. Sorry.
We'll take tea.
Oh, okay. And he just hops off. And they hop off and run away.
I think at that moment, as Jinjack is telling his story, Benji kind of goes into like her morning exercise routine. So she's just like in the living room listening to this story, doing push-ups. She's doing like a full like Rocky Balboa minus the running because it's too cold to run outside. she's like doing man, I can't even think of it. Yeah, she has Trovis's dining table. She's just like using it as like a weight. She's like fully not destroying, but she's like fully committed to kind of disrupting Trovis's home.
Trovis is home. Okay.
Yeah.
So proud.
Merrick would like to walk up while she's doing the push-ups, and he kind of goes down. What are you doing?
Gotta keep your body right, just gotta keep these muscles. And I think I just kind of pull my shirt up. You see this? And it's like Benji has like a 6-pack. She's just like, you just gotta keep your body right,
Wow.
Apple pretends to not look. Not like me.
You mean when you go up and down like that, then you get those muscles?
Oh no, that's more for the arms, and then I kind of flex.
Well, I'd like to work out too. Can you show me those push-ups?
Yeah, yeah. So, and I will like teach him the proper way to do like push-ups and
Well,
easy exercises.
So he's gonna sit on her back as she's going up and down. Yeah, I feel the burn.
I start doing it one-handed.
I'm getting bigger already.
This is cake, and then I smell like the great food that Jinjack has cooked for us, and I'm just like, okay, you can get off now. I'm ready to go eat.
All right. So as you sit down to actually eat the meal after the story was told, um, Trovis will walk in. Is there anything else I can help you with before you head off on your journey? You've been such a help for this town.
Do you happen to have a map to East Haven?
I mean, I don't have a map to East Haven, but I do know some people that might be heading that way. You might be able to catch a ride, or well, a caravan.
Okay.
Definitely check with Atenis. He normally travels lumber from here to East Haven on occasion. See when they're leaving. They might be leaving soon, hopefully.
All right.
Otherwise, there is a path that'll take you down through Caer Denival, and then you can take the east way once you get past there to East Haven. Just got to go around the edges of the tundra right before you get to the east way. But it's a normally traveled path.
Okay.
Is there anything else? No?
I can't think of anything really.
Well, then I'll have my hand to give you, kind of pack up the rest of this stuff, and you can take it with you, anything that's left over, if there is anything left over. You all are kind of destroying everything. At least all the food. And it's good to see that you're actually feeling better, Castle.
Yeah, I just needed to sleep it off for once.
Well, I'm going to head over and check on Glenn and Corey and make sure that the town's still good. And y'all are welcome to leave whenever. My help will make sure that the house is taken care of.
All right.
Y'all heading out?
I think before they go, Erwina's gonna quickly actually properly pickle the vegetables.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what they are. They're all getting fermented. Or at least starting fermenting. At least then it'll purposefully taste awful.
Okay. But hopefully at least they will be able to...
Yeah.
Alright, give me a survival.
Okay.
See if you properly know how to pickle.
Oh boy, I've learned from the best. My dad makes the best pickled shark. Yum. I mean, knucklehead trout. And she'll guidance herself too.
Okay.
Good, because she only got a 12.
It wasn't a hard
Yeah.
check. So you just take some jars and toss some vinegar in there and then start to pickle most of the
She even
vegetables.
will pickle some blueberries, which I've actually had that are not bad.
Huh.
Pickled blueberries.
Not mad about it.
Not sure I'm about that idea, but I mean,
I'm
we'll
not mad
try.
about it.
All right. So as you can add, let's say, roll me a d4, Aralina.
4.
All right, so you get 4 more rations to add to
Yeah.
your food storage. What were you gonna say, Benji?
I would like to pull Trovis aside, somewhere far away from the group.
You could catch him on as he's walking out the door, or you could step outside. It's up to you.
Yeah, I will step outside
Okay.
with him.
So as you fall outside, you notice, of course, the temperature continues to drop. Though it seems to be a calm day, the snow is not bustling. As you walk out, the wind's not very heavy. Trovis has got just a light cloak kind of brushed over his shoulder as he's walking outside. Benji, what can I help you with?
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you, one more time before we head out. And I kind of grab my glaive off of my back. Do you mind holding on to this for me? It was and I think she pauses for a second and she just kind of looks to make sure like no one from the group is listening or watching their interaction.
Okay.
She's just like, this is a gift. This is a wedding gift that I got. Do you mind holding it for me?
Of course. You sure
All right.
you don't need that for luck as you travel on farther into Icelanddale?
No, I think I'm rather lucky with this group of people. I don't need it.
I'll make
And
sure.
I got this badass new sword.
It is quite a nice weapon.
Yeah.
But I will make sure that I take care of this one.
I'll be back for it. Don't worry. I won't leave you in charge of it for long. But just do this for me, and I'll maybe be nice to you from now on.
Sounds like a good deal.
All right, thanks. She kind of just pats him on the back and hands it to him.
He
Just
takes
carry it around with you.
Kind of places it underneath the cloak so that nobody can see it. Headphones.
Yeah, and she will step back inside with the others.
All right. So as you step back inside, Arowina is finishing the pickling process, or at least the beginning of the pickling process. The halfling has already come by to kind of scoop away and take any of the dirty plates and whatnot. I'll be in the kitchen if you need anything.
Okay.
And he just goes off to do his business.
All right, we ready to head out?
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I asked Arwina. Oh, all right. Can I take Arwina aside before we go?
Yeah.
Sure.
Boy.
You want to try pickled blueberries?
Well, I'll have one, but more importantly, I was thinking more. Oh no, you can't do that yet, right? Never mind.
What? What can't I do yet?
Well, we've had good talk before, but can you do good berries?
Yes, I can make good berries. I was thinking of making them towards the end of the day to just conserve spells.
No,
And
that's
also, if we're able to find food along the way or eat rations, it helps. Unless we want me to do them first thing in the morning, I can make them right now.
they're only good for a day, right?
Yeah, they're only good for a day.
Well, no, I'll trust your judgment then. I just wanted to make sure that someone could make them. Nah, don't worry about it. We're just traveling.
Okay. And I'll keep an eye out for other things we can forage along the way. It's
All
that
right.
way, at the end of the day, we at least have a full belly before bed.
That's good. I can purify food and water, but I can't make it yet. So.
All right. So as you head outside, you immediately are caught by the temperature change. This is probably reduced about another 15-20 degrees from what you were last night. So we're closing in on negatives at this point, between -5 and -10 degrees, which is very cold for this area. But at the same time, it seems to just continue to drop. As you look outside, you can see supposedly morning, but the only thing you can tell is there's this borealis of colors between blues, purples, and greens crossing the sky in almost this rhythm, like harmonious rhythm, but there is no light. The light has been completely blacked out. The candles, you can watch as people are walking around checking the candles at all times now. As soon as one starts to burn down to past half, they pretty much replace the candle immediately and flip it into a new candle. So rallying the sled and heading out,
Mhm.
I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So as you do that, you gather Candle and Scruff, strap them to the sled. The 5 of you gather your things, place it on it so that there's a balance to it. And we're going to traverse to our next map because we haven't seen this part yet. And this is our travel map. So we transfer here, and we're going to pull this back a little bit like so. So as you can see, the direction it's telling us to go and the direction you can go are up to you.
It's all black.
It's all
Hold
black.
on.
Solid black map. I was just
It's just the darkness of the Rime of the Frost Maiden, okay?
Right?
It's
She's
all
really
planned.
mad. She's
That's
really mad at us.
all dark.
You have to completely make all decisions before you can even jump to that. So
Mhm.
yeah.
And we're starting in Caer Konig, right?
Yeah.
Caer Konig, yep.
So we're going to pass through Caer Dineval to get
You
to
can pass through it or you can go around it. It's your choice.
I mean, we can stop in at Caer Dineval. I've never been there.
It's on the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
let's stop there. They may have some Starbucks.
A what?
I don't know. Something weird came into my head. Ignore it.
Why are you paying with money from the stars? It's no good here.
what's the
Why are there star deer? I mean, that sounds interesting. We should definitely go.
Yeah.
definitely stars there, but how what's the distance between them? Like I don't see a value for the hex.
So each one of the hexes is an hour.
All right.
And since you guys are on, and that's on sled. So if we zoom in, it's gonna be, if you follow the path, it'll be it'll be
12 hours.
about 3 hours to get there by sled.
It's 3 hours to Caer Dineval and 12 hours to East Haven. So if we don't stop at Caer Dineval, it will take us. I don't think we should travel for 12 hours in a day.
No,
So
absolutely not.
I'm
No.
thinking stop at Caer Dineval and
Rest, and then we'll
go next day.
go next day. I'm okay with that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd take about 8 hours to get to East Haven from Caer Dineval.
Yeah, so about 3 hours, so it'd be 11 hours total for you if you just continued through.
Yeah, we'll stop in Caer Dineval and
Okay.
yeah.
I assume
Fine.
you're driving, Castle.
Who's driving? Yep, that's the question. You're driving. All right. Give me a.
Erwina will cast Speak with Animals and help speak animals as a ritual before leaving and
Okay.
help Castle.
All right. And the way we're gonna play that is instead of using your survival, you'll be able to use your animal handling and ways to control the animals for the.
Perfect. So I will roll animal handling with advantage.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's
go.
Is that a natural 20?
Yes,
Mhm.
that's a 23.
All right. With a 23, you are easily able to find a very well-driven path between Caer Konig and Caer Dineval. It seems this is probably one of the main routes that the Frozen Far expedition uses to transport lumber. As you go by, you do see some similar features that you noticed the day before inside the woods, though. On the edges, you can see the forest itself. Anywhere where there are trees, if they are not of an evergreen type, there's no leaves at this point. The icicles have taken over 90% of the tree. Even the evergreens have these massive sections of ice hanging off of them, just drooping in areas. but no danger, no issues seem to come by. Arriving in Caer Denival only 3 hours later. So it's, if you could guess time frame, it's midday. Like almost dinner lunchtime, I would guess so. But as it took you a while to get kind of moving and going, but it's hard to tell. Time is a weird thing in Icewind Dale. So as you arrive in Caer Konig, the first thing you notice is that, or not Caer Konig, in Caer Denival, the first thing you notice is the place is run down. In comparison, this is almost the same size, but it seems to just lack the population that you saw in Caer Konig. Not many people are out. Maybe a handful at max as you push through. And most of the town is very, as you start to push into town, people are starting to walk away, like dip out away from you, heading back into their homes, things like that.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone is watching us? Anyone shady?
Go for it.
$15.
With 15, it doesn't seem so. It seems like a majority of the people were actually avoiding eye contact with you. They're avoiding speaking with you. You're kind of getting a strange feeling that this is one of those towns that you've heard of that is very they're bothered by newcomers. They have traveling is almost a concern to them when people show up, but you're not really sure why.
Hey. Well, everybody, let's put our best friendly faces on, and it's that same charm that we've got back home. Because as of right now, they're not buying it.
Well, and remember, people are gonna start being a little bit more suspicious.
Yeah.
With all the omens.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to. Are these common folk?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do this? Hang on. Sorry.
You're good.
Rustic hospitality.
And what does that do for our viewers?
Oh, I'm a folk hero, so since you come from the ranks of the common folk, you fit among them with ease. You can find a place to hide, rest, or recuperate amongst commoners, unless
Okay.
you're sub to be.
I was thinking of something similar, but using the entertainer background, but it's okay.
They will shield you from the law. Anyone else searching for you, though, they will not risk their lives for you.
Okay.
So, I don't know if it requires a roll or you want. Well, heck, did you want to entertain them, Arwina? I was just going to approach them and.
I mean, I think yours will work better for what you're thinking of, because Erwina can at least find a tavern with her entertainer background.
I was just going to go to one of them shopkeeper types and ask him what's going on. Why don't you come with?
Okay.
Castle. Well, you're, fancy.
That may be a disservice to us here as opposed to back in Caer Konig, but I'm happy to try.
Yeah. People often open up around fancy folk.
-2 charisma.
All right, stay here. You're a -2 charisma paladin? What is that?
Don't question things. Just let it happen.
All right.
Not grow up with a happy life.
You can still be fancy and unhappy, all right? All right, never mind then. I'm just gonna. All right, perception to see if I can spot someone, a shopkeeper of some kind.
Give me a perception around the area.
All right.
Erwina will give you guidance.
Oh, I was gonna give it to myself, but all right, fine. I'll listen to the whispers. 16.
With a 16, you catch your glance against somebody that is just getting ready to. He sees you all coming. He kind of gets ready to shut one of the doors or like the windows from his shop room, because it seems like most of these buildings are built so that there's like these double windows so that they can shop from within the house so that they're staying warm. So you can shop from outside and indoor. So
I'll catch his eye, give him a nod, and I'll give him like the universal "Hey, I'm a peasant too" nod, and approach him.
okay.
A word, good fella. Well, I'm just a traveling holy man, and I was wondering if I could ask.
You walk up to a man. He's kind of sitting, kind of crouched down a little bit underneath, next to the windowsill. He's got this like almost mutton chop setup. You can see wrinkles underneath like the eyelids. He's got a very clean cut that just kind of comes to the back with a ponytail and drips. How can I help?
What are you selling?
Right now, I'm selling papers. I've got some lumber and a few pieces of coal.
How much for the paper?
Let's see. It's just regular paper. It's 2 silver a page,
All right, I'll give him 2 silver pieces.
and he'll give you a piece of parchment.
I'll take the parchment, and then I'll give him I'll do insight,
Okay.
and is my oh no, I already rolled. Okay, and I'll say guidance of actually, yeah, Arwina. I'll nod to her, and then I'll do an insight on him.
Okay.
Okay.
Erwina will guidance you, or did you want her to roll? Sorry, I was reading one of my features.
If you give me an assistance on it, then I can.
Oh yeah. She'll start talking local weather news, like just small talk, small town, small talk.
It's a 21.
Erwina, the weather woman.
He doesn't seem to be too. He's giving off a very strange vibe of just not wanting to talk to you. Even with a 21 though, you're noticing that it's not malicious. It's not like he's trying to hide anything. He is unnaturally uncomfortable about this situation.
He looks scared.
Yes.
I nod to him. I think I have a canon of what's going on here. And I look to Arwina and Cass. Well, I have a feeling that someone's got a boot on the neck of these people. What do you say, sir? And I lean over to him and say, is there a problem in the town?
No, there's no problem.
Yes, there is, and we can help you.
There's no problem here. We just don't normally get visitors.
Really? I'm still using insight. Does he sound like he's...
He is uncomfortable, but he's not actually having an issue with, like, there's no concern of the town.
He's not
He
wrong.
is more concerned if people are coming into town.
Ah, all right.
Well, me and my friends are just passing through, and I was wondering if you knew of like a tavern or inn where we could perform. And she's using her entertainer background to kind of like try and like bridge that gap of we're here just stopping through. Maybe we'll put on a performance, but really we need a place to eat.
Oh, I mean, normally people would just stop at the uphill climb It's right up the hill there, and he points to pretty much the largest building in this town. Most of the town buildings are ramshacked 1 to 2 room hovels with these long wooden roofs that the snow just kind of slides off of. But at the top, you can see quite a large building.
Okay. Well, we'll go try and find some luck up there. If we do perform tonight, make sure you stop by, okay? A drink will be on me.
Sure, if I have time. And he just kind of nods, and he starts to slowly pull what seems to be a string and to close the double doors of the window.
He wasn't lying.
No, I don't think he was either.
But why are they so twitchy about strangers? I mean,
Dark times. It's
I suppose.
What does Erwina remember about Tales of Caer Dineval? Because she's never been here. But she feels quite at home. Everybody's house looks like her house. It's great.
Give me a history check.
Okay, we're not going to do very well, but we can certainly try.
Hey, no worries.
I'll give you the blessings of Shantea.
Oh, thank you. Maybe that'll help. It can only help with the negative modifier, at least. Oh, no. Well, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's hard to tell. You do know that your father and mother have told you that at one time this was a very common trading route between Caer Konig and Caer Dineval. But there has been some. The only thing I could state is that the ferry, when it stopped working, it became a very big contention point.
Okay, well, they no longer really get as many travelers, at least not from Caer Konig, as they used to, because I think the block froze over and now they can't use the ferries. It's a whole it's messy.
All right. I was just thinking that there was someone leaning on them, but if there's no evidence of that, so just walk over to Benji Castle and Snart and say there's a tavern up on the hill, and
Let's go inside. Let's get warm.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Make our way.
All
Downtown, walking fast.
I don't know about the walking fast, but there are faces as we pass.
So as you pass through the town a little bit, and you start to climb up this hillside, because you can see most of the town is on this bottom level, and then there's a couple wrapped around to raise the elevation, and then at that point you can see a large building at the top. It actually has this rounded edge, rounded off rooftop, which is much different than what you're seeing down below.
Do they have a stable?
From what you can tell, no. But there's not much going on in this town.
Gotcha.
Even the tracks as you are walking through are barely seen on the road. This is one of those, if you think old country towns, this is the one light blink town. You buzz through it without even thinking it's there. But as you head towards, you do notice one thing though. It almost looks like a shrine, and it sits just to the left side of the inn. It looks like 2 giant tusks kind of sticking together and connecting with a bunch of twine, and then there's a rope hanging from it. And then carved up the edges of the tusks, seems like somebody has actually carved into it different symbols of animals, and there's just this very detailed filigree that kind of goes up the tusks.
Here, Reno wants to check it out.
Okay. As you get closer, you can see on the ground there is dried blood, and then on the edges, you can see, as you get closer to the edges, you can see on the insides of these tusks there are actually scratch marks up and down the tusks that were kind of hard to see from the road.
Can she tell if it's human blood or animal blood?
Give me a medicine check.
We're rolling hot. It's an 11.
It's hard to tell. It's been there a minute. You can tell it's dried. It's old blood. It's not like it's been there for a couple days. Looks like it might have stained the ground at one point.
Jinjack, do you know what this is a shrine to?
Let me see. I'll roll religion.
Okay.
And I'll ask for guidance. And let's do this. What does a 17 get me?
So you have heard of these, and this is more of as you were traveling towards Icewind Dale. There are shrines of Auril, the Frost Maiden. There are different, based on how big the population is, there's stated that there are certain rituals that they do in order to keep her at rest. This would be considered a mid-sized or a mid-sized town. So they use food as a way to give back to the Frost Maiden.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'll share this with the group.
Okay. Huh.
You think some animal is hung here to be either consumed by creatures of the night or whatnot, but
Interesting.
Clearly, whatever rituals they're still trying to maintain, either not enough people are believing in them or participating in them for it to prevent what happened, or it didn't matter. Whatever was going to happen was going to happen. Gods are fickle, from my understanding.
I'm cold. I'm going inside. I'll keep walking.
okay. As you,
Right.
as
Let's
he just kind of passes past them and walks in. The first thing, I need you to give me a perception check, Snark.
Okay.
It's more so. Are you aware of your surroundings when you walk in?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I want to look around. Go. Only -2.
With a 3, you don't notice it, but you just kind of stroll in. The rest of you, as you watch, just kind of, he's looked at very strangely. But you go up to the barkeep, and the barkeep is this man, probably in his late 40s. He's got a salt and pepper beard. He's got this blue tunic kind of brushed over it, and then fur that sits over top of it. He says, "Well, what do you need?"
I would like to be right there with Snark and just
Okay.
kind of be like that imposing figure of like, we're not gonna do this today.
I'm on the other side of Snark, and I'm just holding my great sword.
It's the Godfather and the two bodyguards on each side is what I'm thinking right now.
Yes.
Or if you've ever seen Zootopia, where you've got the little possum and then the two giant polar bears. You know, this
Yes.
is where I'm.
2 polar bears on either side of a possum right
Yep,
now. The energy.
Yeah.
that's the energy going on right now. Got it.
Me and the 2 bodyguards would like some warm drinks.
I'm sorry, bodyguards?
Well, you're standing like you're my bodyguard.
For travelers, it's we have a traveler's fee here, so it's 4 silver a person for a drink.
Oh, I was hoping to help perform here.
You perform.
Yeah. Or I used to. I do perform. I do. Yeah.
Well, we don't normally get performers here, but I don't know how well the locals will go for it. But you seem like you're somewhat skilled.
Yeah. You used to. I am a performer in Caer Konig. I am.
Give me a deception check.
Can I try to help her?
Back up playing Arowina, don't worry.
Can I try to help her? Give her the help action?
Do you
And
have
she-
proficiency in deception?
Yes, I actually do.
How are you going to
Oh.
help her?
Yeah, and she's also casting guidance as like a
Okay.
little bit of like an ethereal music, like almost elven music plays in the background.
Okay.
As that helps
I don't-
helps her nerves.
What instrument does Arwina play?
She sings.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
just turned to
You've
the,
never
to the
seen her
barkeep.
hold. You've never seen her hold an instrument. You've never heard her. You've maybe heard her hum. You've never heard her sing.
Best humming ever. And I just kind of, she can hum her ass off, okay? She can just hum her ass off. And
You've never heard of
We have an
gonna
open
wanna, you're gonna want to
stage,
hear this. Yeah,
but,
you're gonna want to hear this.
We have an open stage. You're welcome to do what you got to do.
Okay.
I don't know how well everybody's going to accept it.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
For those others, 4 silver per drink.
I'm going to lean across the bar and be like, I will give you 25 silver for the whole night.
Sorry, miss. It's a lot more than that.
Well, if Erwina can pull this off, she gets a free room and board. So it's
She's
helpful.
She's like, at least I'm sleeping comfortably tonight.
Yeah, you were at such a place. You receive free lodging and food for from of a modest or comfortable standard, as long as you perform each night. Doesn't say it has to be good.
True.
You pose, man.
Yeah. So she'll like kind of like take her drink and like sit for a moment, like hands on the bar, just kind of staring at the bar for a moment.
I just kind of pat her back. You got this, girl. You
Okay.
got this.
Okay.
Totally happen. Gonna be great.
Okay. Erwina will go up. I'm not going to sing because I did not warm up or prepare for this today.
Okay.
Much like Erwina also did not warm up or,
Or
prepare,
prepare for
for
this.
this today. So I will do more of a spoken word.
Okay.
Kind of sing-songy because I am
So
a little
you'll be
stuffy.
rapping then.
Yeah, it's a calming rap.
Calming rap. All right. Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Can I stand on the behind Arwina with like a sign that this says like applause?
Can she
Whatever.
also
Sure.
what she'll do is she will do she'll use prestidigitation to do a guitar track in the background. It's like she brought her own mixtape.
Okay.
Yeah. Does
Wait,
that give any advantage?
Soundboard. You have like
I will give you the equivalency of a guidance with that one.
Okay. Okay.
The
Okay.
shenanigans are heavy tonight.
Yeah. It's a 13, so it's not bad.
It's not bad. For the most part, most of you will. What's going on? Oh, that's all.
And the song she sings is going to be Allies or Enemies.
Okay.
Hashtag the Crane Wives got a site. And it's the lyrics, part of it goes, now listen close. You owe me all these years for dropping ease. Forget it, you caught me in a moment weak. Sometimes I can't help myself, sometimes I can't help myself at all. Are we allies or enemies? This will be the death of me. And that's like a little excerpt from little tune, and I feel like that is worthy of a 13.
That was quite well, yeah.
You did great.
No, that was
Snark
awful.
will jump.
Um,
Snark will jump up. Snark will jump up on the bar and it'll be dancing.
Benji will
and that's
also
kind of where
start dancing.
your
Yeah.
numbers start to dwindle that
Yeah.
13. Like
No,
you
he's
put off the
hype.
performance, and then Snark's
This is
just
my-
jumping on the bar, and the barkeep's like swatting him with a towel. Like, off you, get on.
Hey, wait
This
a
isn't
minute.
for a bar. You don't dance on the bar. Get off.
I remember. Wait, I remember you. What's your name?
Me, Finnig.
Big.
Finnig.
We were in ballet class. Remember? We're really good friends. I cast Charm Person.
All right.
13 DC.
Kind of looks at you.
Remember?
You weren't that little kid that everybody made fun of at ballet, were you?
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember you being green, but
Yeah, I got sick.
oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Snark.
But anyway, it's good to see you. And these are my friends. All these guys are my friends. So
Oh, they are.
Yeah, so you can give us a deal, right?
Well, we can give you the local cost, since you're a local.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
So it's
how about
two
how about
silver,
a couple rooms?
$2 a drink, and the rooms are 5 silver.
Just get 2 rooms.
Even for your bestie, I taught you the pirouette. Remember?
I understand that. Wait, what's your name again?
I was known as Snarkstakov was my name when I was dancing.
Snarkstakov. That's right. I remember you. Yeah, no. Because we got to make some money around here, because times are hard. I can only give you the local count.
No, okay.
He kind of leans
I get
in
it.
close to you, and he goes, we got to charge the travelers a little bit more so that we can keep our bellies filled.
Yeah. You can't trust those travelers. They'll
Yeah.
come in and do mean things like cast spells on you and stuff.
They do that?
That's what I heard. You gotta
Oh.
be careful.
Okay, tell him we'll take 2 rooms and we'll all just share.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take 2 rooms and a bunch of hot drinks and some hot food and some hot bread.
So
And
it's
anything
going
else
to
is
be,
hot.
so I've got 5 people, 2 silver apiece, 2, 4, 8, 10, 20. So it's, and he starts almost getting confused
25.
with the numbers. 20,
25.
yeah, 25.
There you go.
It's good to see you, Snarsakov. Yeah, you might want to get that color changed, though.
He's performing at on a whole other level. He's actually an instructor at
Oh,
the academy now. It's amazing.
how long does this?
Yeah.
How long does this term last?
I think a long time.
I think it's an hour. I think Charm
It's an hour. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
all need to go to bed now.
yeah. And that's it from me, says Erowina from the stage, saying, whatever this is going on.
Benji's like, "Ooh, encore!"
Everybody else is just kind of.
Hero.
It's like the old. It's like the old couples that are in the jazz hall, but it's playing the wrong music, and they're all just like,
Yeah.
these travelers. Run them out of town.
Can I see who said that?
It's just an older. It was an older crew in the back.
It's okay. Grandmas be like that sometimes. They don't understand art. It's fine.
I just look at the table of grandmas. Is it just a table of grandmas, or
No,
like
so
grandmas?
it's a couple. It's an older couple.
I just kinda
so,
go,
uh,
Like we said, grandmas.
Yeah, grandmas.
So have you guys
Yes.
seen anything? Have you guys seen anything weird aside from no sun and it's like so cold you want to die?
No, I don't think we've seen anything weird like that.
We have to.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so tired after that performance. I need to rest my vocal cords.
All right,
Erowina tries
Snezgoth. Here's 2 keys. You keep doing what you're doing, and we'll see you back when you come back around.
Okay, so dogs and ladies in one room, and boys and ballet in another.
Boys and ballets. I love it.
All right, so
The ballet boys.
Yeah.
Jinjack and Snark are heading to one room, and Erowina, Castle, Benji, Candle, and Scruff are all piling into another room. Now, mind you, all these rooms are about the size they hold about 2 people. So I will say that your room is going to be extremely tight between the 2 giant dogs and the 3 people.
Sleeping on the floor with my sweet baby.
Okay.
Before we head to bed, I kind of pull Jinjack towards our room, and I say, "You have to tell us a bedtime story."
Yes, that's like we'll sit like by the door.
I want to hear another fairy tale that you can.
Yeah, what happened after they got married? We have lots of questions.
You literally left it on the worst
I
part.
won't be able to sleep.
Oh, I'm not saying this unless Snart's here too, so
We're just all like plopped in the hallway. Chris,
I'm here.
I'll continue the tale of the Baron Bosco, and I actually write these out, right? You know that
Yeah.
in preparation, but I only write half and then leave the middle out. Or should I write anyhow.
the intro and the
Intro and the outro.
conclusion.
All I
Yep.
write. So more and more people started to notice that the Baron Bosco and his bride, the Baroness Bosco, had that red line around their neck whenever they, went to the bath or went to the pool or went to the river or whatever, because they both wore those red ribbons. I wore a black ribbon on special occasions. And then one fellow got an idea. And then I continued the story. And so now, the Baron, the Baroness, and their new serving boy all had a little red line around their neck.
This is
Just goes to
this is
show
scary.
you can be a bit too much nosy. And if you get too nosy, your nose gets cut off.
I am clutching my dog.
So I
I'm
turn
over
the
here
tale,
clapping like, "Yay!"
I turn it kind of into one of those bedtime ghost stories.
Yeah.
That was
The
really
original author of Grim Fairy Tales right here.
Yeah.
good.
And I'll give myself. Actually, this is all played back, but I'll do it anyway. I'll give myself the blessings of Shantea and do a performance.
Okay.
Not bad. 13.
As you all are enamored by Jinjack's story, I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Is this a spell?
No, it's not a spell.
Me too?
You too. Yep.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah, 5.
So,
15.
wow. You're the only one that gets startled, Snart. But you hear as he gets to the edge of the ghost story and it starts to get spooky. Finnig grabs a broom and up against the ceiling of the inn. And says, "Lay it down!"
Huh? What was that?
Okay, all right. Would it be bad to go talk to him right now?
Yes, we're going to bed.
Okay, because that was really rude. All right, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. And I kind of just woos out in the corner, and I guess Arwina, you can take the bed if you want. I'll just sleep next to Castle.
Erwina and Scruff will gloriously take the bed.
and Benji and I have got Candle in between the both of us, and we're just snuggled up with the dog.
Snuggled up with the dog.
We're snuggled up with our baby.
The dog is legitimately the pillow for the night. All right. As you all are told your bedtime story, Snark is scared, and the rest of you head off to bed. We'll close this evening out as you all get a long rest.
Nice.
But you are woken up to abrupt pounding on the doors.
Oh my god! Every morning, it's just
Time to go.
disarray. Is this
That
the
was a
barkeep?
This is Finnig stepping out.
I like ripped the door open.
So as you
kinda
rip the
scary.
door open, you see Finnig standing with about 15 other individuals with clubs and pitchforks and other odds and ends. Your little green friend is about to get skewered if he doesn't get out of here now.
You have to go through me first, and I'll take my great sword. I will kill every single one of you,
Give me
and
an
not feel bad about
Give
it.
me an intimidation check. Benji's at a 15 right now.
She really is. 17.
Nice.
As you grab the greatsword, they all just kind of step back. All right, we didn't mean much.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just go downstairs and make us some breakfast. We'll be out of your here soon.
How about we'll let you leave on your accord, but nobody's gonna make breakfast for a bunch of travelers.
Let's just take the non-deathly way and go.
Okay.
I know. I want to fight them too. I do, but
Okay.
what honor would we get out of this kind of a fight? None, right?
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be fun
we lost
killing
somebody.
them all.
Oh,
He's
no.
back.
Sorry.
You're good.
I think, I'll just go knock on the guy's door and say, hey, we gotta go.
We gotta go now.
What's going on out there?
The Snark, you're in trouble.
That's Snark stick off to you.
Snark's the cough.
We've gotta go.
Art, did you
Yeah.
do something?
That all me?
All right, there's a better question. Snart, what did you do?
Well, he was trying to jip us out, so I cast a little spell on him, and
Oh,
then we became friends.
and what was the duration ran out?
Yeah, it's 1 hour.
All right, let's be off. Technically, Snart, I should just tell you that when you do that, you're assaulted him. I'm not saying that they're justified to murder you, but
It is aggravated assault on a legal level.
well, it's just the way it is. When you try to do any type of mind control or jiggery pokery in someone's head, it's the same as assaulting them.
Oh yeah, I know.
I know that if someone did that to me, I'd feed them my mace, at the very least. Not saying, not judging or anything. I mean, he was definitely not being friendly, but Might want to be careful about that in future, Snart. But
All right.
Behind
That's
Jindak's
me.
back.
I am already outside with the dogs,
Okay.
getting them.
And imagine just this gauntlet of people watching you with eyes as you all kind of walk out of the inn, and there's just lines, like 2 lines on both sides, all with, I would say weapons, but it's like weapons of farmers. So it's like hoes, pitchforks, cleavers, things like that. And they're just keeping an eye out as you all put your stuff on the sled.
I'm gonna lean over to Benji and go, "This is the first town to go after we win."
So, James,
Yeah.
I assume that literally everybody's looking at us, right? While we're getting on the sled.
Correct.
Okay, I will use my misty visions,
Yep.
and behind them, let's say in the entryway of the inn,
Right.
I'll make an enormous pile of gold. Right, so I assume that they won't see it appear because no one's looking at it, right?
Right.
And then I say, so everybody, sorry about the, I forget, sometimes big words are hard to say, but sorry for being a problem, and because of that, we're leaving some gold for your troubles. And I point behind them.
Does that take a check or anything, or?
They have to make an intelligence check if they think it's an illusion. And if they touch it, of course, their hands go through it.
Right. So for story purpose, we will state that as they all turn, they notice this glinting giant pile of coin, giving, Castle, and one of them
Out of here.
walks over and goes to grab and goes straight through it. Hey!
And that's when I yell, and I will, just kidding, mush, mush.
And you see this almost comical representation as the sled is pulling off out of Caer Dineval, and just this mob of farmers and loggers and fishermen chasing them down until they are far out of sight because they can't keep up. But you guys are now deep
Town will have to go.
out of Caer Dineval at this point.
Well, we want to go back there again.
Yeah, I guess I'm never performing there ever again. Oh darn.
Oh no.
Doesn't look like it.
Such a sad.
Next stop is East Haven. Yay!
Woo, East Haven.
All right, so give me a survival check. See if we know where we're heading.
A high five Snark. That was awesome.
That's a 9.
A 9. It's a little bit more difficult than you had expected. It's more controlling the curves and bends of the snowdrifts, and it takes you about an extra hour than you had expected. So you guys are leaving bright and early this morning because you were being literally driven out of town. But this is going to be, let's see here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 hours. So
Oh, okay,
8. Late afternoon time frame. At portions as you guys are getting close to the outskirts of East Haven, you actually would notice the first time it's been a while that you've been outside on the transition, as the aurora starts to almost fade away into just a complete and utter blackness. The only thing you can see at moments is if there are stars or something behind the clouds, you can see these glints of blues and purples within the skylight. But other than that, that's all you're seeing. As you approach East Haven. Let's make sure that you guys can see that. Be good for it. Yep, I figured as much. All right, so you guys are approaching down here. Let me get you right there. So right here is where you guys would be approaching into.
And James, this is important. Sorry to interrupt. As
Sure.
we're on our way there, I'm going to pull all my blankets and furs like over me completely that kind of keep me warm, and some also concealed as I come in.
Okay.
Since not everybody likes me there.
Okay. As you head into East Haven, the look is much different. This seems to be a much more bustling town. It is still kept its grandeur of before everything started to just freeze over. All the buildings are kind of stout buildings that are built. You can see chimneys in all of them. It seems like a pretty economic trade town. But the first thing you notice is a sign that sits right outside of the edge of town, and it says in big letters, "Watch thy pocket."
Okay.
Castle immediately takes their thing of gold and like hangs it around their neck and stops it underneath every layer of clothing.
Okay.
Immediately.
Yeah, if I see if I watch Castle do that, Benji will do the same.
And you can see kind of on the edge there are people already in the streets at this point, walking back and forth. And give me a perception check, everybody.
Okay.
That's 3.
Erowina, you're really the only one that'll notice this. There's a young boy with what looks like a pub hat on, kind of sitting in the corner around the edge of the building, just flipping a coin, just watching people back and forth. The rest of you do not notice that. For those watching, this will be him. He's up on the screen at this point.
She'll try an insight. Oh, I have an ad. I can't see him on the screen.
Oh no.
Like, see if he's just, a kid who's down on his luck, or if he's scoping.
Give
I got
me
a
the insight.
17.
Yeah, so you would have noticed him too, Snark.
That's a 22.
You're watching the eyes. Just as people are passing back and forth, you can watch him kind of just glance, looking by. He's tracking something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we heading? None of you have ever been to East Haven. And it's big.
Yes, it is. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, none of you have ever been to East Haven. Everything kind of looks similar to itself. You can see, like I said, this almost like small farm that has on the outskirts. But once you start getting into the town, the buildings are very similar, and they all kind of give off that same industrial feel.
Would I kind
I'll walk over. Go ahead.
You go first. You were gonna say something. Mine's not a big deal.
All right. I walk up to someone. Or I look for someone who looks like a peasant.
Okay. Everybody looks very similar in dress. They all have these heavy cloaks on, though, because the weather's just been getting colder.
All right. I'll just step in front of someone, give them a smile, and say, "Pardon me, friend. We're new in town. You wouldn't have to know where the nearest inn is, would you?" and I'll give him a wonderful smile.
He gives you a wonderful smile back. He says, well, we have multiple inns. They're deeper within the town.
Which way?
And he points just down the main road. And as he points, that kid jumps up like he has seen stars and runs over. Goes, oh, I think I could probably take him. It'd be a lot easier.
I look at the kid.
Hi,
What's your name?
It's a trap.
I'm Bryn.
I'm sorry, what?
Bryn.
You're Ren?
Bryn.
Bren? Are you an honest fellow, Bren?
I mean, honest as I can be.
Alright, I'll do an insight on Bren. Oh my goodness gracious me. Alright, you seem like a nice enough little fella.
Happy to take you where you gotta go.
Erwina's gonna watch his hands,
Sure.
just in case.
Bren, we're looking for not a most expensive inn in town, but say a inn for working folk.
All right.
Yeah, Yeah, all
I know a couple of
humanoids.
those.
all humans and a half elf and a dwarf. No goblins.
Erwina looks over at our new dwarf friend. What?
Yeah, I got that. I know of a great place I can take you. Well, just follow me. And he just starts.
I look and I say, and I look at our new dwarf friend as well. I blink.
God,
And,
he has the tick too. It's catching.
And I'll lean over. I said, "One moment, please, Brent." And so I'm like,
He stops.
"Are you Snart?"
Yeah, but if they ask, my name's Jeff.
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 Okay, Jeff.
All right, Brent, lead on.
All right. Now, this town is known for its... And he just starts going on kind of a ramble of the town. At one point, this was the most busy of trader towns. Have you ever know why why it became its way?
No.
No? So originally this is the people that came here first, they were smugglers from down south. So that's why you'll see a bunch of the signs that say, "Watch thy pockets." It's actually an old tradition where it's okay to pickpocket here. The government's not going to catch the militia doesn't really get involved with that. So you got to be careful. So glad you have somebody like me to help you out. And he takes you down one street and then kind of takes you down another street. We'll be here just shortly. It's just right around this corner over here.
I'll try and pick his pocket.
All right.
As he's doing that, can I use my background history as a criminal to kind of can I do like a history check to see if I know what organization mainly runs this town?
Sure.
Okay. The history check. 5. No, I really, really didn't care.
As you go to reach into his pocket, he kind of grabs your hand and kind of spins around, like around you.
I'll try and turn it into a dance.
He does. That's fine. He'll ballet it. And he says, that was almost clever. Nice talent you got there. You got keep working on it.
He said it was okay, so I thought I'd try it.
Yeah. How much do you have on you right now, Eric?
Well, keep in mind that I have my outfit's not me, so
Right.
he may grab something inappropriate. So well, I just have. Let's see. I gotta go to D&D Beyond.
Whatever's
But I
on,
have the
whatever
regular,
would be
like,
on one of your hip sides is what he would have snatched.
Okay, so I have let me go to D&D Beyond.
Sure.
But I have like the Explorers pack,
Okay.
right? And then of course my sword and my buckler.
So you can pick two items off of two items that would have been on your hips that he would have snatched while you guys are pirouetting.
Okay, cool.
And anybody have above a 14 or above a 16 in passive perception?
Hold on.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
He's good at his job. All right. While that's happening, you guys are continuing to go down another street, and then he kind of takes another turn. At this point, you're starting to wonder like how much longer it's gonna be. And he's, well, you know what? This place is pretty far in, and this place is big. You know,
Is this the part?
What?
Is this the part where we get robbed, or are you gonna try and kill us?
Oh, why would I try to kill you? It's really no point for me trying to kill you.
Well, not you, but your friends that you're bringing us to.
Well, why would I do that? I'm just taking you to the Cloacal Inn.
For money.
Of course you're going to like, you know, give me something for my troubles.
Oh,
But-
see, that's so funny because that wasn't the negotiation. See, you said it was no trouble at all that you would
Well,
take
it
that.
wasn't.
And it
But
seems
now that we're getting closer, I, you know, kind of need a little bit of something to get you where you got to go.
oh, see,
Don't
that's
worry.
funny because that's not how this works.
Actually, I was gonna tip him.
Well, that's fine, but
Don't
Yeah.
worry, it'll be out of my pocket, but as long as you take us where we need to go.
Sure.
and quickly, because the longer you take, the less patient I'm going to be about you getting a tip.
Yeah, I get it. And he kind of picks up his speed a little bit. Almost to the point where it's starting to be difficult to keep up. As he's dipping down one alley and then shooting down another street and then dipping down another alley.
All right, everybody. Mm-mm.
I think we should stop.
We're gonna stop.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
This kid's playing games.
Yeah, you're having us on here. This is not good faith. There's no way that an inn from the entrance of the town has to take this long and this convoluted a route to reach.
And you guys are about
I told you it's a trap.
here. Is about
Okay.
where you guys are at right now. And as you guys walk up that way, you kind of notice that there's nobody around.
Ah, here we go.
Can I just look at the kid? I'm just like, hey, listen, I get it. You want to be a thief? That's fine. We don't really care. We just came here to.
You know, I'm just,
I forgot why we're here,
Oh,
but we're here.
you know, this is just, you know, the average everyday welcome to East Haven. And my friends here will help you out with the rest of this because I'm gonna dip now. And he like goes to run and like slides underneath the fence. And as he does, 3 individuals walk out in front.
All right, we didn't have to do this.
Only
Ah.
3?
Yeah, so 3 individuals are gonna.
I'm insulted.
Can I just yell after him?
Let me get everybody into here.
How far can I like see where he like? I know he slid under the fence, but can I see where he's going?
Yeah, it just seems like he just dipped into another area.
I just yell, you're making a mistake, kid. I just look at the other 3.
In the back of his mind, he's just like, "Welcome to East Haven," and he runs off.
You better hope I don't find you.
And he leaves you guys here. Let's see here. Let's get the 5 of you here. So what we'll do is we'll take our break. As we do, we'll let the party kind of position themselves where they want to be, and then we will start our conflict at that point. So we'll see you guys all in about 10 minutes.
Okie doke.
All right, and we're back. So, getting everything set up before we start combat. But we've rolled initiative. The thugs are starting to come out of the woodwork, it seems, as a welcoming party from East Haven is here to greet our players. Before we start, I'm going to have Snark and Arowena roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Are they being attacked?
They are. Do you have protector?
Advantage.
What's that? Oh, advantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
One of them will roll with disadvantage. The other will roll just flat.
Okay. So the first one, so Snark and Arowena both will. Actually, Arowena, what is your? It shouldn't matter. What's your save? You go to 15 though, which is fine.
Yeah, I have +1 dex
For your save or your ability score?
for my save because
Okay.
I'm a whiz caster.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, you both notice as two of the thugs kind of come out of the back here, and they go to swing at you from like out of they come out of from behind some boxes, and they go to swing at both you and Snark, and both of you dodge out of the way of those hits. So we go straight into just normal combat. Where's my third thug? I know he's floating around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's gonna walk out. And he'll walk out too. All right, cool. And that brings us to, for everybody looking, this is what our combat looks like for the evening. So we've got thugs on top, party members, and then thugs on the bottom, and then Jin Jack is following up at the end. So our first thug is going to step up. And they've all got what looks like just pieces of lumber in their hand, the equivalency of a club. So it doesn't seem like they've really got a lot to them, but they are going to start heading towards. He's going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and he's going to swing one at Arowena and one at Snark.
Was the first round a surprise round?
The first round was a surprise round, but they didn't get the surprise
Okay.
because they both succeeded, so they didn't attack.
But does that count as a separate round? Because my reaction is once per round. So is this a new round
This
now?
is a new round, yes.
Okay, cool. So the one on Arowena will also roll with disadvantage again.
Okay. So we'll do Arowena's first.
I'm just like jumping in front, throwing that shield up. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yep. At the 9 on that one. And then come back around with the... And then a 9 again with Snark as you dip down away from that. And then, let's see here. It's our second one. Our second one is 5, 10. So it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to get ready. And he's going to get right up on Benji. But he's not able to attack with that. So that puts us at Snark.
All right. I will cast my Booming Blade cantrip and attack this guy.
All right.
Let's see.
What do I need to do with Booming Blade?
Well, nothing yet. I get if
Okay.
I hit, I do an extra D8 damage,
Gotcha.
and then there's an effect on him afterwards. But first, let me try and hit him.
Okay.
Okay, so attack. Here we go. Short sword. Which button do I hit here?
For
Attack.
so you hit attack first. Yep.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. It comes up there. Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, that'll miss.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Alright.
And then I will use my bonus action, and I'm
Yep.
going to disengage
I'm gonna disengage.
my goblin ability.
Okay. Where are we going?
So let's go to But there.
Okay. And then we're done.
That's yeah. So my action and my bonus action. Yes.
All right, Castle, you're on. Benji, you're on deck.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna step up here in a bonus action, Divine Smite.
Ooh. What does that look like? Is it the first time we're seeing Divine Smite?
This is the first time we're seeing
Oh.
Divine Smite.
Nice.
All
Time.
right.
Oh, you
So
gotta
What
do it.
does your Divine Smite look like?
So Castle has already jumped in twice now with their shield. They are in full protector mode, and as they do so, it's just like it's almost like the frost that's like scarred their face is now like glowing as they like whip out their blade, and it's that same glow, and they're like, I don't think so. And we're gonna roll to hit as our action, and if I hit, we're gonna do an extra 2d8 radiant damage. Sorry, it's like being really slow today for some reason. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Fantastic.
It seems our players are not going to go down without a fight for sure.
Okay. I think it's already calculating my bonus. Maybe. No, it's not. So
It's not counting your bonus.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. Hopefully it works.
Nice.
18.
Let's go.
All right.
Mm.
With an 18, you crack this very large individual upside the head, and it just kind of shakes for a moment. And you can see the stars. You can see the stars in his eyes as he's trying to get his bearing back, but he is still standing strong.
All right, and that is it for me.
All right, Benji, you're up. Arlena, you're on deck.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
The guy that moved down towards me, is there something blocking my view of him?
It is no, so it is just the darkness. So there's no. You can see lamp lights hanging on each side of the alleyway, but where there's no lamp, it's actually pitch dark. So if you are in the full darkness, you are having a hard time seeing. So you'll be attacking with disadvantage.
Okay.
So does he.
Can I? Okay, so I guess I'm attacking with disadvantage because I can't see him.
Yep.
I will bonus action rage.
All right.
And why not? I'm gonna reckless. This guy. Yeah, this guy has to go.
All
and I'm
right.
gonna take out my brand new sword and I'm gonna put it to work.
Yeah.
What did I say? Reckless. So that's a normal attack.
Yep. Whoo! That's a way to start the
night. Wow, I should have great weapon mastered with that. But I should have great weapon mastered with that, but it's fine. So that's plus 2 for my rage damage. Do I just click critical hit?
Yeah, so you would click critical hit.
Okay. So that is 14 points of slashing damage.
Yep. All right.
Yes.
And I will kind of stumble in between these two guys. I'm just like, can we get some light? Jack? And that is how I end my turn.
All right. Arowena. And then the thugs are going to go after everyone.
Erwina is going to activate her starry form,
Okay.
which uses one of her wild shapes. And that's her bonus action.
Excellent.
But I'm gonna click use of wild shape just to track that. So Erwina, especially because Castle hasn't seen this yet, starts to actually like glow as she hears Benji ask for light. What had kind of like started as like almost like speckles of
That's
golden
right.
starlight, she
Yeah.
starts to actually emit light.
That's token light.
And I think what she's going to do is she's also going to use her action to disengage. And she's going
Okay.
to situate herself 5.
You said it's like a blue light, right?
No, golden.
Gold.
Oh, like the like almost dawn, and there's almost like a shimmer of the aurora borealis in it.
I think I can do the. I don't think I can do the aurora borealis.
It's okay.
At least do the shimmer. Should be able to do the shimmer. Let's see if it's doing it.
And she'll move. I think it's 10 feet
And
of
this
light, of
is-
bright, and then 10-foot dim. She's gonna move right here. Hey, token. There we go. Ooh, it's disco time.
Ooh, it's the pirate.
Whoa, that's a lot faster than I wanted it to be. But...
The unsing is happening. I am the human disco ball.
Snark
Oh,
can now get
goodness.
his interpretive ballet on.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I'm gonna go into a seizure if I don't clean this up. Hold on.
I would also.
Yeah, this has got to slow down a little bit here. Let's slow that
I'll
down.
tone it down.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
you're hurting my eyes
Don't let it
just a
twinkle
little bit.
your
Thank you.
sparkle.
Okay, that's good. No more seizures.
There we go.
So he's now he should be in actual light.
Oh, and it changes colors. There we go. That's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
And then it's another. Let me read this real quick as starry form. Yeah, it's 10-foot radius for bright light and another 10 dim light.
Yeah,
So
it should be.
yeah,
you should be
Benji,
at
you can see
20.
now.
So you can see.
I
you
can see
him
Thank
now.
you.
And that's my turn, just being the human disco ball.
All right. And the thugs will start. So let me just start revealing our thugs as they start to come to. So this one is gonna step up. Actually, this one is gonna step next to swing at Jin Jack. So he's gonna take 2 swings at Jin Jack. Uh, 21 hit first. So that's
That'll hit.
for 3 points, and then 6 for the second one. So he's whack with a stick. So it just hits off your armor. But
Actually, that's still in my spare hit points. So
yep,
how was it? 3 points? Okay.
3 points. Yep. And then that brings us to the second one. Not that. This one's gonna swing at Benji. 2 hits.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me try again then. Can't get it. You can't hit it. So the second hit. See if this one hits.
Nope.
14, still nothing.
Nope.
Benji is talented tonight, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Can't hit
No, I'm
nothing.
not.
Can't hit nothing. All right.
Is this guy having the seizure from the previous light
It
explosion?
might have been it. You never know.
He's too in awe of the ladies.
Yeah.
He was not. He
Yeah.
was not ready for the rave.
The rave was coming and he was not ready for it. Castle, 2 hits. 7. Oh my god, I'm rolling like junk tonight.
No.
Oh,
And,
The second
like
hit
that.
at least hits.
yeah, the second one does hit. Yeah.
For 4 points.
Okay, cool. That's my temp HP.
That should fade your temp.
Yep.
The final one, the one you hit, is going to return the favor.
That's fine.
2 more hits. 18 for the first one.
Yep.
And 11 for the second one, so that's still just 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit.
For another 4.
That's fine. I'm okay.
All right. And then that brings us to Jijek.
Okay. Got a guy in my face, but Castle's right next to him. Not going to worry too much. All right. Casting Bless, targeting Snart, Castle, and Benji.
All right.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Go.
So,
That's yeah, 1, 2, 3.
yep. So you should be able to just click the player and then hit the button to apply that token. Or do I have to do it?
I don't see any way I can apply this. I mean, I see concentration, 1 action, 3 creatures, 30.
Okay, I got it. So you said Benji?
Benji, Snart, everyone but me and Arwina.
Okay.
Benji, Snart, and Castle are
Got
blessed.
it. They all
And I
got
call
blessed.
out, blessings of Shantea be upon thee.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Scratch these dogs.
Pumped.
And then for my bonus action, 1 second. Actually, no one's hurt yet, so I'm not going to cast anything.
All right.
What? 2-weapon fighting. What the hell would I do that for? Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's so strange. It's not listing my spells as a bonus action. Okay, well, whatever. All right. Actually, for my bonus action, can I no, that's action in combat. No. All right, no. I'll just sit tight and I will hold off on casting a word of healing,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right. Let's see here. And that brings us back to the first 2 thugs. He's gonna get out of the. He's gonna go into the light and go up to Benji. He's gonna do his swings. You can see they're starting to just gang up on each other, on people. So
Oh, the third guy appeared. Okay.
he came out of the darkness, but he was there. I promise.
A likely stone.
That hits. Yes.
No, I can see. I can confirm it was there.
That's right. Yeah, you're like.
Thank
"That's just
you,
dark
thank
vision. I
you."
see it." So 4 on that one, and then
Oof.
oh,
Oh,
that's net
oh,
You had to get
no.
your look. I get it. You had to get your look back. Okay.
for
like
another.
that.
So technically, 5 points altogether between the 2
5.
hits.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
because you
that's
have
all my hit point. Oh, temp.
because you have your rage on.
Oh, so we're back
So-
to 0, and then that's one.
As he
Gotcha.
whack. And it seems like he thought he hit you, and then you just kind of stood there. Oh. Seems Bryn brought us a bit of tougher ones today, huh? Fellas, I guess we just have to rough them up a little bit till they give us what we want. Alright, the second one's going to swing at Benji as well. Because there's 3 on you, Benji, right now. 22 on the first hit. That's partially because we've got all the. Because you did
Oh my
reference to it,
God.
and another 20. So,
These
first
are.
one.
Didn't you get the same 2 roll?
I think so, actually. Yeah, so 3 points on the first hit,
Okay.
and
Oh,
another 3 points on the second hit.
okay, so 6 altogether.
6 altogether.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Snark, you're up. Castle, you're on deck. You can see
All right.
these 2 thugs are literally just thwacking Benji with this club.
Have can you ping the ones that have been injured?
This one here,
Okay.
right outside of Arolina, and this one here standing next to Castle.
3 on 1. That's not fair. And I'll move over here as a bonus action, I will cast Hex
Okay.
on this guy, and then for strength, if it's going to matter for anybody, and then I will attack using Booming Blade.
Okay. If you cast it, does it show up on? Can I add the effect to it? I wonder.
I don't know, but no. Well, yeah, probably actually. Let me. I'm not used to using the Forge here.
You're good.
Let me click on my spell.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, not a spell. It's a feat. It's an ability. Oh, no, it is a spell. It's my cantrip. Sorry. But, cantrip. Where are you? Jesus Christ. No. It's that's right. Pack magic. There we go. Okay, Hex. Cast spell. And then.
Does it give me anything I can add to it?
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing to click on. That's cool. Okay.
It's
But
not
there's a
ready.
damage.
It's
There's
not built there yet.
Yeah, there's a damage for me to hit if I hit. Okay, so now we'll attack. Weapon.
It's not even getting me
Here.
the symbols right now. That's weird.
Here we go. Come on.
Okay, we're just gonna make sure he's hexed.
Oh God. 14.
14 still hits.
Oh,
With
thank
a
God.
ton of
Okay, cool.
armor.
Excellent. Okay, so damage is going to be first. There's more to it, but first is 10 points,
Okay.
and then I'm going to give him Fury of the Small, so I kind of stick it in a little harder.
Okay.
And then I do an extra D6 because of the X. So
Okay.
I'll roll that. Where's my X? There it is. An extra 1, but that's a damage,
So,
and that's my entire turn. So it's 13 altogether.
all right. Yep. 13 altogether.
Yep.
The extra. I'm only seeing 11.
Plus 2 for my Fury of the Small that I can do twice.
Oh, okay. Great. Got it. Oops. All right. Yeah, he's not looking good. He's kind of. You can start seeing he's bleeding. That wound you got him has definitely started to fester very quickly as the hex starts to pour into the wound. But Castle, you're up, and Benji,
Right.
you're on deck.
So now that they have their blade drawn, now it starts to look like steam is rising off of their blade because it's so cold. And I'm going to bonus action Searing Smite.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to hit them again.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Fantastic. And so now what's going to happen is they're going to get their regular damage plus they're going to be caught on fire. So we'll do normal damage first. That's 13.
Okay.
And then they need to do a DC 8 con save. Okay.
11 or 13.
Okay, a 13. I just need to read this again. Really.
Yep.
So they still take the 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
But they will not be on.
Yeah, so they're still
That-
getting 2d6 fire damage. They're just not going to be caught on fire.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and roll that really quickly. Where can I do that?
So I'm going to tell you right now, you can't roll low enough to not kill this one.
Okay, fantastic.
So as you slash into them,
With
it's as if they're
Golden blade.
cut and cauterized at the exact same time. As just you see the steam pour off as you dig into the flesh of it, and then the steam pours off of the skin itself as it's just cauterized, and this massive gash goes from the shoulder to the hip, and this one collapses on the ground.
As just like a free action to speak, I'm gonna look at this other guy's directly in front of him, and I'm like, "You next?"
Fire! Fire!
We still got him.
Oh, got it.
Benji, you're up. Unless you have anything else you want to do, Castle.
No, that's it.
All right. Now it's an even
yeah, I
fight.
get. I just looked at who did Snark hit? This guy right next to me, the
Yep.
one that is having a
He-
seizure. Okay.
He's almost he's almost dead already.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I will Great Weapon Master to get that attack, and I'm gonna recklessly attack as well.
Okay.
-5.
AC is a 12.
19.
Yep, hits.
This is +12 for rage and
Yeah.
damage.
So this guy has 5 health left. So as you find out the weight of the ogre slayer as you pull downward, and the weight just carves through this body, and he is down.
I turn to the one in front of me. So you guys still want to do this? That's 2 down for you. You know, none of us are down, and bonus action attack. The one in front of me.
All right.
Reckless. Well, I called it. So do this again. -5 with advantage.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Crit on this.
All right.
Oh, I love this. This is payback. This is +12, and this is a critical hit.
Yes.
26 points of damage.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
How is
As-
this guy looking?
He's not looking good, but he's still standing.
You guys can just leave. We don't even want to be here. You can just go.
No, have him stay. This is fun.
Oh,
Dark.
you heard it.
Follow the
That's
chaos guy.
my turn.
All right, Arowina.
All right. As her bonus action, she is going to use her starry archer form to focus a beam of the light that's just brimming off of her to attack the one that Benji just slapped really hard in the face. So starry form archer. So that guy, she's going to attack for a 25 to
That
hit.
hits.
And
I was so close to a natural 20.
for 11 radiant damage.
And which one are you hitting? The one that.
The one that Benji almost killed but did not
Okay.
quite. I'm just
Okay.
cleaning. I'm just cleaning.
Yep,
at
you're
this
cleaning up.
We
as
love
the,
that.
The
I like
light
that
just
cleaning.
shines around Benji and just blasts this ray into the thug as he falls back, and he is unconscious.
And then
dead.
on this one right here, on Castle's audience left,
Okay.
she's going to focus even more light as she throws a guiding bolt.
Oof. Oh, that's right. Your starry form was the first one. Just the
Yeah.
first one. Now she's gonna blast somebody.
Go blast him.
Yeah,
Come on, natural 20.
probably 25. So the
That
same. I
definitely
was
hits.
robbed.
Almost.
Rigged.
Twice.
Rigged.
Definitely.
For 15 radiant damage.
Yes.
Yeah. Being like attacked from the back as this radiant energy just pours into between his shoulder blades and the center of his back. Just
Wow, that's
Um,
cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And she will move. She'll move because he might be mad over this way.
And about.
Yeah. And I'm out. And then ends her turn.
All right. That puts us at 3 left. All right. And these 3 here, they're going to gang up on Castle,
That's fine.
Oh, no, no,
which then gives them their pack tactics because they're ganging up. So thug beat up. Uh, 18 hit.
Yes.
All right, first one hits, and 11 misses.
Yeah.
All right, so just one hit on that one, and that's going to be for 4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the second one's going to swing because they're finally realizing that if they don't focus fire, they're not going to get out of here without any sort of help. So that one's going to crit. 4 health for 4 as a crit. Oh, I love life tonight. 21's going to hit. This is where my normal damage is more damage than mine. Yeah, exactly. For a total of 9 from that one.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that the one I
Sure.
hit with the guiding bolt net you get advantage on if anyone attacks it. The
All
next
right.
person to attack it.
Next person that attacks it.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm down to 3, but that's okay.
3 hit points.
I'll be fine. I got lay on hands. I'll be fine.
Very panicky at the moment. Benji's like, wait a second, what? And then Benji is going to take the last blunt of it.
You have
Because
advantage. Okay.
I have
Yeah,
advantage.
19 hits.
19 hits for the first attack. And a 9 for the second. Jeez. Can't.
9 misses.
Yeah, I figured as much. And that's going to be for 2 points.
Cool. Okay.
All right, and that all the thugs that are left is went. So Jinjack, you're up.
All right.
Snark, you're on deck.
Castle's down to 3. That's great.
Fine.
But it's like, no, it's a problem. I've been waiting for an opportunity to do this anyway. So I will use my channel divinity and preserve life,
Yeah.
and I will fire that off into Castle and heal her for half of her hit points.
Half of my max.
Actually, no, you're down to 3 out of 20, correct?
3 out of 20.
7 there.
Seven.
Okay. Yeah, so 7 will heal you to 10. I pull out my holy symbol, or pull out the good book and say, "Oi, Castle," and I tap her with the book and say, "Shantae loves you, darling."
Oh, thank you. I love you.
And then a cascade of leaves, of autumn leaves, flows around her.
Oh,
And you
That
are
is so cute.
7. And then and here's a word for you. Heal. And then I'll hit her with a healing word.
ooh,
Because I can do that.
because I can do that.
I do that because I can do that. I love that.
All right.
So that's
Is
a
that
healing word for normal. So that's for another 9.
Sweet, I'm back up
Ooh.
to 19. That's great. We love
So-
that.
So 7 and 9, 16 hit points. So you should be up to 19 now.
Yep. Back up to 19. Let's go.
And that's my action.
Thank you.
All right.
Which guy has a gold guiding bolt?
This one right here.
Yeah.
The one that's glowy.
Move over there. As a bonus action, I will move my hex from the dead guy to him.
Okay.
So that, and then I will attack.
Okay.
This is kind of fun. I like the welcoming party. Oh. I better get another attack. I want to see if I get a 20. Hold on.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Let's see if I get a 20. Hold on.
Yes.
Nope. Okay. All right.
Hits.
Okay. Damage. So it's 11, and then plus d6 for the hex again. Where the hex is. I'll just roll d6 here.
Just roll a d6. Yep. I'll add to it. So 15.
There you go, 15, and I'll go ahead and add Fury the Small. Then he takes 15, 17.
Well, that's just enough you needed. So, as you dig the blade into the back and carve down with, um, as he falls to the ground, you kind of just standing on top of him, blade up. All right, Castle, you're up unless you have anything else you want to do, Snark.
Nope, that's my turn.
All right.
Alright.
Castle, you're up. Benji, you're on deck.
Fantastic. All right, this guy, this Joker right in front of me, I'm just gonna hit him with my sword again. 18,
Hits.
12 damage. Just slicing him.
Yeah.
Slicing and dicing is what we're doing here tonight.
What they thought was going to be a ambush turned into not so much. And they're starting to regret their decision.
I mean, we gave them a couple outs.
Yeah, we really did.
We really did. We really tried.
Benji,
Yeah, the guy right next to me. Hey, man, I'm sorry that it had to be this way. And I smack him.
Slicing and dicing. Boo.
A great weapon and reckless.
all right.
I don't even feel bad anymore. I just
I don't even feel bad anymore.
I don't even feel bad anymore for like -5. Oh wait, that was wrong.
Serious metal going on right now. She's like, I don't even feel bad about this. Just
That is a 20 to hit him.
that is definitely
Heck
gonna hit.
yeah.
Plus 12. This isn't normal. 19 points of damage.
Oof. Yeah, still standing, but he's not feeling good. That's for sure.
I shout out to Erwina. Oh, you got this, right?
I'll try.
Okay. Do you want?
Totally got
Yeah.
this, girl.
You got this, and I will. I just end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'll just move in front of him so he can't like run down towards castle.
Okay.
All right. Erwina's up. No pressure. She's going to let's see. Which one of these two looked more hurt?
They're not too much difference.
They're equally sliced.
Equally hurting.
Okay, they're equally hurting.
Yeah.
Erwina is
See,
going
they equally have been wounded.
Erwina is gonna, the one that Benji attacked is gonna get the guiding bolt.
Okay.
Or not the, get the archer form.
Okay.
It's for a 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Okay. And then
Girl.
for 8 radiant.
Okay.
And then the one at the bottom is gonna catch, hopefully, a guiding bolt to the face.
Still hit. Still standing. One in front of Benji. Not by much though. You can see he's definitely starting to breathe heavily. He's got this massive wound on him. He's starting to glance back and forth. How does he get out of
12
here?
right on the money. Meets it, beats it, right?
Yep. Meets it, beats it.
That's our girl.
For
Let's
another
go.
11 on
Alright.
the one in front of castle.
Wow.
The castle.
Erwina is gonna save us all. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know.
And they are both seeing that life is not an option at the moment. So running is the option. So they're
Oh, no.
going to dart. So that is Benji with an attack of opportunity and
Oh, yeah.
Castle with an attack of opportunity.
Let's go, girls.
Don't fail me, dice. Do not fail me.
Oh, I missed.
I missed. We rolled the same number.
And they are going to dart in both directions that way. Sprint. And at that point, you need to decide if you're going to go after one of them or both of them. And then you'll need,
I'm sorry, my bless didn't get added to that. Can I roll for blessed?
Yeah, you'll add your blessed. You can add your blessed to it.
Okay, because I don't see it on the thing. I'm looking at it. I don't
Mine
see it.
also did not.
No, you're
One. I still
mine did.
missed.
Oh, mine did. Okay, yeah. Yes, it did. Never mind. I was looking at hers.
Why is
Okay.
blessed not rolling? I missed.
Okay. Yeah, so they're both gonna dart off in separate directions. So it's your choice if you want to. They're
I'll chase one of them.
you're gonna chase one.
Oh
of
yeah,
them?
I'm chasing. I'm on the guy that ran away from me. I'm chasing after him.
Okay. I need both of you to give me perception checks then, to see if you can keep
Okay.
up with them.
Erwina will follow the one that ran off from Castle.
If you're going on, like,
Because
with-
much like how Bryn was, this
Mm-hmm.
they're not just gonna do direct lines. They're gonna start
Yeah.
dipping down alleys and
Would I have disadvantage because I cannot see in the dark?
yes.
Okay.
Can I
14.
can I put a light spell on Benji as my action?
Yeah, you could.
if I'm running with Arowina, do I need to also roll perception?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, give me 1 sec.
All right, I'll put a when my action comes around, I'll put a light spell on Benji, and I'll
Okay.
keep up.
20.
Okay.
22.
All right. So the
We're
two
all
of
dead.
you saw the one dipping south.
Mhm.
Benji, you lost the one going north, and then your light went on. So you guys are going to track the one going south. Then I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Unless,
so it's
unless we want me to starry form it.
so you could choose to either shoot him before he dips down an alleyway, or you
Mhm.
can run after him. It's your choice. For
I-
the people that saw him, so that's Arowina, Castle. That's two. The other
Yeah.
one got away.
You think you want to take the shot? If not, I'll keep going after
Do
him.
it.
Okay.
Take
Yeah.
the shot if you want. I believe in you.
Take the shot. Take the shot. Okay, we'll try. We'll try.
Let's see if I can find it.
17.
Yes.
That
Yes.
does hit. Yep.
For
Ooh.
12.
9 damage is what you need. So yeah, right as he, you know what? I'm gonna let you describe this one since it's the final kill of the evening. What does this look like as he is running away?
Erwina comes around from the barrels that she had been kind of strategically hiding behind.
As
And
Vinny
as-
Jones is
As,
running away.
as Vinny Jones is
Yes,
running away.
yes,
He's
yes.
got his own monologue going in his head in his Vinny Jones voice. And Erwina kind of, it's almost like a very fluid motion kind of comes around with her hands. And then a small mote of light shoots out and just catches him like right as he was about to duck down for safety.
Okay. And as he almost takes that corner, he can hear in the back of his head, "I'm the it," and he just falls down dead. As he collapses to the ground. The other one successfully makes it away. But that is not what catches your ears. As bells start ringing throughout East Haven, you start to hear large sounds of footsteps, as what you could only tell is an entire militia heading in one direction towards the center of town.
Towards
Are
us?
they in one direction in sync?
Yes. So if I pull
Are they
up, I'm
are
pulling
they
up,
going down the back street, boys?
No. So they're all heading. So if you guys were down in this area here,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear steps going this way up the main road,
Oh, away from us.
Mm.
away from you.
Oh.
Erwina wants to quickly roll them for cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
search
Yeah,
it.
she's the best. Yes.
Let's search it.
Yeah. Look,
You
they may
a-
have clues or money, and pickpocketing is legal here.
You're absolutely
Never
right.
said it.
Pickpocketing is legal, and pickpocketing the dead is just funny. So Let's see.
That's
How
our
many?
legal defense. We just were pickpocketing them. We don't know what happened.
We
How
have
many?
no
How many
idea.
would you guys kill? You guys killed 5 of them.
We pickpocketed them. What happened to them after that? Who knows?
Who knows?
So a total of 26 silver.
Awesome.
Yes. That a girl.
As you are rummaging through dead bodies in the back alley where nobody really is going to care.
Well, if each of us gives ourselves 5 silver and 2 copper, that'll cover it.
Yeah, that's what she was gonna do.
All right.
5 silver, 2 copper, and add it to your sheets.
And everybody, you'll start to hear people start to state, the sacrifice of Auril is beginning. Everybody's heading to the main grounds.
Let's grab our people and go check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Erwina will turn off the disco glow.
Okay.
I will
As-
grab your hand because I can't see because it's dark and I could only see with the disco ball.
As you kind of blend into crowds of people that are in the main roads heading towards north, towards the center of town, you're greeted by 2 sections here in the front here, right here, as one group of militia and citizens are heading this way, and you're heading up this way, and you kind of collaborate into this circle all the way until you get to this building right here. And what's unique about this building is 2 things. One, it seems to be a temple of some sort. It's an open face temple. It just has pillars and then the guidance around it. But very similar to what you saw, the iconography that you saw on the carvings of the mammoth tusks, you see inside the stonework here. The only difference is there's a pyre set, and there are guards all around the edges of the pyre. And there is an individual with red robes on, has a painted white face, black tattoos that go up across his bald head, and he's tied above the pyre. And an individual is standing there in what looks like white and blue robes as the speaker begins to talk. And that is where we'll pick up next week.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
All right. So, welcome to East Haven, the town where pickpocketing is legal. And it seems like everybody is out to steal from everybody. The thugs did worse than I had expected. It's okay. It was still a fun evening of combat and exploration, and it gave our players a fun time to beat up on people. And, Vinnie Jones getting shot by the arrow.
Yeah.
Yes, Betty Jones going down.
Oh, I love it.
And there's the Ogre Slayer carving the one in half.
Yes.
So
Yes.
real quick, because this is just something so cool, is that, oh my goodness, Chris has more.
Yes.
We're just
I
going to give
love
a
it.
shout out to Chris tonight because
Yeah.
it is so awesome that he does these each and every week for us. So, oh my God, so many. Love
Wow,
it.
it's a lot of killing.
So much killing tonight.
This children's book is with
Has
parental guidance now.
Parental guidance.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's, oh my goodness, so much is going on, and it's so exciting. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for coming to hang out with us tonight. This has been such a fun evening as we continue our stories and we find out what these crazy things are that Arul has been doing, as well as we still have to find out where the Durgar are here, because that seems to be where the reason they got here in the first place. But maybe you'll run into Bryn again too, and he'll try to get you back to the inn. But we'll see. Who knows? Next week we'll continue this story. But before we do, of course, we'll let our TikTokers let people know where they're at and what they're doing. So we'll start with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex or Idly. You can find me on TikTok at Wild Hearts. I also am streaming Nightingale on The Bad Ideas, which is a very fun Feywild inspired crafting simulator. Um, Feel free to stop by and just see what weird shenanigans I get into there. I tried to defeat a BBEG using entirely bonfires. I did not have enough to light all the bonfires, but we got it done. Yeah, it's fun.
All right, Torrance.
Hi guys, I'm Torrance, or you can find me here on Twitch or TikTok at TinyT14 or the TinyT14. I get into a lot of crazy gameness here on Twitch, but you can also check out my tables D&D campaigns on YouTube at Off Branded. You'll see a cool little soda can as our logo, and we are doing actually a crazy Fae world that my friends and I built playing Avery Aldridge's The Quiet Year, which is a world building RPG
It's a
game.
lot of fun.
And so we built an entirely new world to play D&D 5e in, and we're using some fun little homebrew mechanics as well. And there are first episode is up, and the second episode will be up probably next week.
Awesome. Eric.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome, guys. I'm so glad I met you guys, Torrance and Alex. You're superstars. So yeah, Dad Jokes and Dragons on TikTok. We release fantasy related puns and jokes. Usually a couple of weeks. Now we're going to go back to daily later, but we do have hundreds backlog if you are looking at us for the first time. And that's it. At Dad Jokes and Dragons, Bulwark the Grey.
Awesome. And of course, the Tabletop Misfits, I am the honored GM for this season because everyone is just an incredible group to run with. You can see me over at Tabletop Misfits on Wednesday nights as I do interviews. This week we'll be interviewing as we find out the story behind the Tomb of Gyzengax, which is the Kickstarter for GUI Cube this week. Also, check us out on our Instagram as Mondays we do Misfit Meme Monday, so you'll get your weekly funny. And starting tomorrow, keep an eye out. We're doing a quick giveaway. It's going to be 6 players that are going to get picked from as long as you follow the instructions. And you'll be doing a private one-shot with me in the world of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and their new Renegade Games setting. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, thank you all for just being incredible people out here giving us the support in this community that is, continues to grow. And hopefully we see you guys all at Gen Con. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Good night.